heading up the greatest cast of actors in any haunt ever. My haunt daddy, the king of haunts, Andrew,
Please don't say
took
that.
me under his wing. I love that, bro.
You were knighted.
I literally was knighted.
Did you just call him your haunt daddy?
He is, man. And do I ever say that to anybody? He's my son.
I'm uncomfy.
You're drunk.
Welcome, everybody. This is not the 700 Club. This is not your typical evangelic podcast with some scary MFers on it. This is Settin the Record Straight. And I am obligated and contracted to be here along with Katelyn.
Same.
Yeah, well,
I have no choice.
As long as that check is rolling in and I can get me a shot of Fireball every week with that 3. So, by the way, but not as a side note,
I never signed a contract.
well, to the accounting department, I'm still waiting.
Shut up, Terry. No, I didn't.
Behind. No, this is Setting the Record Straight. This is so cool. The fun thing about this episode, funny and fun, I'm scared to death, is we have our first return
Speaking
guest.
of haunts.
Oh, we have our first return. I got my boy, Drew. I got Terry. Lincoln Mill Haunted House.
Woo!
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
We filmed
4 weeks ago, 5
month
weeks
ago.
ago.
like a month ago or whatever.
Month and a half, yeah.
And it was fun. We had so much fun. We started a new segment on that of when our guests have to get up and go to the bathroom. We stay here and just start talking shit. You guys, Mecca, Nate, Seamus, like everybody. It's the funniest thing. Well, we have fun.
Guys, it's only an hour.
you
Why
guys
can't you just
started
hold your
that.
bladder? It's only an hour.
But as we speak now, we have come off an amazing event together.
Yep.
It was Lincoln Mill Haunted House, Dark Knight Rises. Do I say that? No.
Darkness rises.
Darkness, right? I'm sitting there going, Dark Knight. I love Christian Bale's
All right,
Batman.
Batman.
By the way, anybody see him as Al Davis in Madden? And it's Nicolas Cage. Didn't you see that picture yesterday?
Yes.
Nicolas Cage is Madden.
And what did we
Christian
say?
Bale.
Christian Bale looked like an older Bradley Cooper in that.
Dude, look how I just
it
go
was
off
just
the rails like
what
that.
What the hell?
Back to Christian Bale, and
There's a new Madden movie.
there's a new Madden movie. Seriously.
About the creators of Madden. Yeah.
Nicolas Cage is John Madden. Christian Bale is Al Davis. And Christian Bale, as usual, you really can't tell it's him.
He fell
by
in
the
the
first,
part.
He's in the part, man. You know it's Nicolas Cage. But Christian Bale, you don't know. And I think
Nicolas
Christian
Cage is
Bale
always gonna have
is one of
that
the greatest
long
modern
face.
actors ever.
Yeah,
The Batman, as I messed up.
He's a
said
method
with
actor.
Dark
I
Knight
like
Rises.
So
Ben
method.
Dude, he
Affleck
did a
as
movie where he
Batman.
got down to like 120 pounds. Then did American Psycho,
Robot.
which was kind of
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, American Psycho.
He did a lot of great things. I love
Christian Bale.
So anyway, I messed up when I said Dark Knight Rises. Darkness Rises, May 3rd, we did this.
Yep.
Actually, I'm so honored to say we, because it was Jared and Brian again heading up the greatest cast of actors in any haunt ever. My haunt daddy, the king of haunts, Andrew,
Please don't say
took
that.
me under his wing. I love that, bro.
You were knighted.
I literally was knighted.
Did you just call him your haunt daddy?
He is, man. And do I
your
ever say
haunt
that to
son.
anybody? He's my son.
I'm uncomfy.
This
uncomfy.
was okay. Get uncomfy, because we scared the shit out of people
Haunt
that
daddy.
night. Let me give you
Well, we are, as you very well know, we are known as the
Haunt
haunt
parents.
parents.
absolutely for the whole crew.
Yeah.
For the whole crew. But you know what? You get it a little bit more firsthand when you're under their wing, under their thumb, and you're with the entire cast.
Yeah.
And again, it's not like you're with those people that are in the haunted house. This is a cast. This is a crazy, amazing
It's a
cast.
family.
So I
Yes,
want
it is
to
a
know.
family.
I want to know, Steve.
Yeah.
Please tell me how this all started. And I can tell you, I started it, I think, 2 years ago with you about putting you up to this.
Yeah, yeah.
So now it's your turn.
So,
boy.
I'm the host now. You were
Check this out. January 6th, you guys had your party at La Roca, your cast party.
Yes, it was fucking awesome.
And it always is awesome with
Always.
y'all.
It was awesome.
Always.
Curse
But
away, babe.
the next morning, and I don't think it was filmed that night. I don't think Terry filmed it that night.
I was
But
fucked up.
he put out,
We know.
or he gave it to Jared,
Other
however
Terry,
it
but
works.
Yes, you Terry too.
Y'all put out a new video in Lincoln Mill, and it starts out, I'm at the second floor bar, and I'm raising a glass to all of you, with all of you, and I just yell, F Victor Kane. And then they go into the haunt videos, which are some of the best videos done on social media.
Murder, murder, kill,
And
kill, kill.
and that is,
Yeah.
I had wanted to do it. They had been asking me. You and I had talked about it multiple times.
Yes, we have.
May
We have
3rd.
definitely talked about it.
So let me quick sidetrack. May 3rd, Tri-State Wrestling Alliance, One and Done, did their wrestling show. I was with that company from the beginning, and we separated at some point. And for mental health reasons, I really wanted to be preoccupied that night. So I actually asked, and I was begging you, you guys, because you're the one who told
He
me
knows
about
himself best.
the 4th.
Yep.
And I said to you, are you really doing it? You're like, I think I don't know. So I'm like, all right, he won't get mad. And I just reached out to Jared. I go, here's the deal. If you're doing it, I need to be involved. You always ask me. I'll bring people, blah, 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 blah. He makes me wait a day. Like I'm a high schooler
I can
waiting
tell
for
you
an
sometimes
answer.
that's
Like
Jared,
you've
but
made
you know,
him
That's
wait.
okay.
He's a busy
No,
guy.
no,
and
he's
I
very
get it.
busy. New family.
He
Yep.
made you wait a day, like you've made him wait many.
Yeah, so maybe
Couple years.
maybe it was intentional.
And fair
bit of
enough.
payback.
Talking about
And
Jared.
fair enough.
Yeah,
So,
Jared and Brad.
Good job, Jared.
I asked, and
Good
I
job,
also
Jared.
said to Jared, I want to work with Drew. Like, it's a physical thing. I have a massive ego, but I'm also the
No, you
age that I
don't.
am, looking pregnant every day.
You are not looking pregnant.
But I want to live up to what they do because I've seen it. We've been through the
You
haunt
were
so many
knighted.
times.
We've
You
been
were
No,
through
I know.
knighted.
We've
but
we've been through it.
Here was the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was physically tasking. They're like, "Oh, you're going to do all 2 hours?" Now I'm offended. And I'm not you. It was them. And I think you probably asked me too.
2
And
hours.
It's
he
fair
was
to know.
2 hours.
Yeah, dude, 2
2
hours.
hours?
Let me tell you what,
Here-
we're going to
here's-
get into what these kids
So
do.
here's also the thing. He'll say he's offended. He was challenged.
Yes.
And if
Challenged.
anyone's going to
Correct.
rise up to a
Correct.
challenge, it's him.
Him. And you know what?
God
I
bless
rise
us
up to
all
a challenge
along the way.
as you.
What you all do. The
It's
puppet
hard.
the puppet
Yeah.
room,
Yeah.
the doll room.
Could
I
never
was
Wait, is that what it's
bullied.
called? Am I getting
I
everything right?
was
Well,
bullied. I was in
she works in the doll
psychosis.
room, which is Gretchen's.
No, I work in Gretchen
Gretchen's
now.
den.
Gretchen's den. I'm Gretchen.
So she's
I
in
will
that
fuck
doll
you
room
up.
area.
I will immerse you in.
That's why he's
My
sitting in between
story?
us right now.
But I was in
Because if you remember last
psychosis.
time, if you were watching, this one almost
got on the
attacked this
chair.
one. So we got to keep them
No,
separated.
but I love the rooms. And y'all,
You're in charge of playing
I'm
referee.
thinking you're in the
know.
rooms.
It ain't me.
I'm a grandfather. I'm a father. How hard is it to scare
I'm
kids?
a grandmother and a mother and a wife, and I love.
Yeah, but when I'm scaring
Scare me,
kids for that
please.
long, I'm having screwdrivers out by the fire pit.
Yeah, let's revisit my 10th
completely
birthday.
sober.
Yes, let's revisit Katelyn's 10th birthday.
10th birthday.
No,
Yes.
it's
Oh.
already as short.
Having
It's
screwdrivers by the
It's not
fire.
insurance.
It's already. It's
Having
probably.
screwdrivers by
Settle down
fire.
back there, Terry.
I think it's our most popular short,
Oh,
quite
yeah.
possibly.
Because let's talk about childhood trauma,
Oh.
friends.
Steve, I'm with you on trauma with my daughter.
I'm with
Okay.
you on trauma with podcast with you, but we can all get through it, love.
you don't
Yes,
have any
we can.
bruises that I can see.
I don't have any bruises either.
Mentally.
That's good too.
No.
Yes,
So let me get back to the third
I
real
feel
fast because I want to bring it to you guys.
Fucking
I have so much to throw at y'all, and I want you to tell people. So I got there. Casting. What do you call it when you get a makeup?
What happened? I went and I texted you. Are you here yet?
I was already there. I was there at 5:05.
He was jumping like a kid in the office. He's like, I gotta leave soon.
Not
I gotta
lying.
leave soon.
He was
I gotta
probably
leave
looking
soon.
at his phone every like 2 minutes.
He's also
I'm
going,
sure he
I
was.
was.
I gotta
was
leave soon.
nervous.
I'm sure.
You
I
were
needed. I
nervous.
wanted to see you,
And the thing
just
is-
to feel
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
didn't know.
Oh my
I
God.
know these people, but we're all drunk.
Yeah.
Or I'm the host.
You also
and you know,
Well,
was-
I get it. I can tell you right now, I still get butterflies in my stomach, and it's 9 years now. So
Yep.
I can tell you right now, when you put the makeup on, I'll let you discuss this, but there's one key thing that I said to you that night.
Oh, you said a
And
couple things.
I said a couple things.
When
but-
we were on the sidewalk, is that what you're talking
Yes.
about? Yeah,
Well, I
got
want you to
Let's see
describe
what he
that.
said.
And the thing is, I
What
want you to.
did you say,
Hold
my
on.
love?
No, I'm going to let Steve tell it. I want him to tell it the way he got it from me because it was straight up.
I don't want to get the words wrong, though.
I know.
He'll correct you.
But what did I say to you? You were out on the street and you were acting like Steve. And then I said to you, you are not
I'm
Steve
not me.
any longer. And the thing is, I think you knew what that meant. You knew I was serious. And you knew that you then had to morph into someone else. And at that point, I said, do you get what I said to you? And he said, yes. And then you turned it on. And the thing is, just like anyone that has ever acted, and I'm not talking about acting, I'm talking about being someone different, a different persona. You know what I meant when I said that.
I did. I knew exactly what you
And
meant.
the thing is, I respect you, but I can tell you right now, coming from me to you, you knew exactly what I meant, and you were not Steve. And then it was like a light switch went off, and you were like, yes, I understand what
Do you
you're
know
saying. That was a very
intimidating you
that
guys
was,
are.
That was a very
with the
important.
level of expertise.
I can tell you that was a very important moment because the thing is, you then morphed from a normal person to you have to be out of
wild
your head.
person.
Absolutely.
So
he go
that was very important that night.
Here's something interesting. I
Did he
don't
go
think I even
wild?
got to say it. As the night went on,
He knew.
I was with
himself.
Trevor inside for you know,
Later
blah,
on
blah,
in
blah. And you guys were outside.
Yeah, Ruben,
And you and
myself.
Ruben
Yep.
are so effing good. Like, you have the energy, which is so good. And we were talking about the videos before. It's a dance.
It is.
Like,
it is literally.
we're
a
sponsored
dance.
by Wheatley
I would
Vodka,
love to do
WWE.
things.
Yep.
Wrestling, I always say, it is a physical soap opera. It's a dance. It is
I
really
don't
a
want to say.
dance.
Yes, we're a haunted house,
I'm like-
but I can tell you right now, we are an immersive experience, and what that means is we are taking you on a ride of emotions, high and low emotions, and that's what
Terror.
You're
well,
intimidating.
Terror.
Go ahead and say
I'm
it,
sitting there
Katelyn.
going, look at me.
Terror.
I'm loud. I am who I am.
Okay. Can I also say
Jump in.
I came to the haunted house that night at
did?
7 o'clock. I came to bring you water bottles. The
Yeah,
house
yeah.
isn't even
You and
open
G
yet.
Money.
It was like 6:30. Come, bring him water bottles. I stepped through the gates. I said to security, I'm like, I'm just bringing water for the actors. And they're like, oh, yeah, sure. Go on through. I'm like, really? That easy? Cool.
It's like our
Yeah,
door
great.
ladies night tonight.
The minute I stepped through, someone came at me right away, and I was like, no, I am not here for this. You guys, this is not happening
Was it
yet.
the girl
Leave me
with
alone.
the head?
There was that. There was the girl with the head. There was
The one with the horns.
Oh, that was the Chewy head.
No,
Dolores.
the really tall guy who always wears the neon vest.
blue. And he was in blue and the black hair, the spray painted black
Yeah,
hair.
he saw me out front. He goes, "Oh, came to get scared, did you?" And I was like, "No, I did not. I'm bringing water bottles. Leave
You
me
know what I mean?
alone."
How do you not know? In the robe.
He
I
always
forget what the Star Wars
he
character
wasn't
is.
in a
No.
robe. He's
Oh, it wasn't?
always in a construction vest. He's always in a freaking neon
Well,
vest.
that's what he said. And a
But
hat.
he's like 6 feet tall.
You know what? You really got me stumped
Is
on
he
this.
another Andrew? Is
he was in the
another?
makeup chair when I was in the makeup chair.
I have no freaking clue.
He's so nice, and he comes back to La Roca
All right,
every
he's
time
lumpy
with you
now.
guys.
Smurf. He was
Oh,
completely
I know
Yes.
who-
Bobby.
No,
Is it
no,
Bobby?
no,
No,
it's Anthony.
Anthony.
As,
Oh,
my
like I said,
God.
it's not.
Anthony.
He's
phenomenal,
it's not
phenomenal,
Andrew. Like I said.
phenomenal actor.
Oh, yeah.
That
Okay.
motherfucker's crazy.
I was pretty close with Andrew.
I've seen
but it
his
was Anthony.
audition.
And he
As scary
knew
as
who-
it was.
Anthony pulls you in.
Yes, but he
is
knew
wild.
who I was off the bat, and he
Yes.
saw me coming, and he acted like he wasn't coming for me, and then all of a sudden he was right in my face, and I was like, "Go get
Want
the
to
get away
hear a
from me."
funny story?
Does he have white?
You're
Of
not
who didn't
open.
know-
white
Yes.
and gold.
Here's a
things?
funny
Yeah.
story of who they didn't know who I was.
You're not open.
And a
I'm
lot
allowed
of
to throw a
people.
punch.
That's trash.
I'm in makeups. I look like Gene Simmons' A Kiss.
Trash.
But
Yeah, you did.
I did. I get in the
Yeah,
makeup
you
chair
did.
and I'm going, oh, cool. How cool am I going to look? How many colors am I? And then I look like Gene Simmons' A Kiss.
You're
And
white.
I'm like, oh, that was really cool. We get back to the place, and Bobby goes, is it Bobby or Robbie?
Bobby.
So Bobby goes, yo, why
the
didn't you
fuck?
tell me that you own this place? Because we were in La Roca.
Yep.
I go, what, I'm supposed to sit in their chair? And you can just see him going to himself, I would have done a better job had I known it.
No, you definitely look
Not
good.
better job. You know
No,
what I mean?
you
You
definitely
wouldn't have looked like you just
look
walked out of a
fantastic, and I
Kiss
can tell you for
convention.
being out in the rain.
You did look
that
great.
night.
That
Yeah, we
night
had
was
some
tough.
Crazy weather.
bad ass weather, and I can tell you right now,
Hail.
rain, thunder, lightning. It was wild
What
that
the
night.
fuck's taking
You
so
That's
wanna-
long? Why
just to give
isn't
you a heads up.
anyone
That's
coming
2
through?
nights or 2 years in a row that we've had bad weather
On May the 4th.
on the same
Yes.
night.
So
Go
can
figure.
I give you a funny story about that night?
Yes.
So G Money and I go to drop water bottles off to you, and he's left La Roca. He came into La Roca to have
Who's
a drink.
G Money.
Our
Guillermo.
friend Guillermo.
All right.
And he comes into La Roca to
We
have
say
a
it
drink.
differently.
And I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go
Cheers.
drop off water bottles
Cheers.
to Steven down at the haunted house. I said, do you want to go through the haunted house with me? He goes, fuck no. I said, okay,
Yeah.
fair. I wasn't really looking forward to it either, but now I really have a reason not to go because no one will go with me.
I'll go
So we
with
go
you.
to drop water bottles off to you, and I look at him, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, oh God, what? Like, where do we go from here? And I look at him, and I say, you think Janet's working? And so we go, yeah, Janet has to be working.
Yeah.
So we walk up
First
to
at
the
pop-up garden.
So we walk up to the pop-up garden. Janet's standing at the host stand clocking out. We go, Janet, you're not working. She goes, no, I'm about to go have my shift drink, and you're coming with me. And I said, okay. So we go sit at the pop-up garden and have a drink. And it starts lightly drizzling.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
Guillermo goes,
It
oh
felt
no,
gr-
we'll
it felt
wait it
great
out. And Janet
that
and I
night.
go, oh no, you don't wait it out in Philly. You
Nope.
run. We are halfway to La Roca and it starts raining harder. We get into La Roca and at this point the wind is blowing. It's pouring.
Oh my
It's coming
God.
in the windows. He goes, I guess you don't wait it out, huh? And I said, no. And we're looking outside and I go, what do you think the haunted house is doing right now? And
We're
you
in
text
You know,
me.
I can tell you. You know what the haunted house was doing?
We're inside.
Inside having
and
some
we're
drinks?
dry,
No,
and
I-
we're like
no,
peeking out
well,
the doors
you-
like, what the fuck? Oh my God.
You
it's
guys-
fucking pouring. It's
you guys,
filling. It's all
you guys
this. I'm
inside, you guys inside may have been fine, but I can tell you right now, Carl came to me and he's like, he's like, it's lightning out bad. I was like, yeah.
Suck it
Yeah.
up,
I was like,
Buttercup.
yeah, and I was like,
And?
this rain feels good.
Yeah, it does.
And then I remember
And he-
Brian coming to me and he's like, what do you think we should do? I was like, it's starting
Wait
to look
it
really
out.
bad. So it got
We
real.
had to go
it got-
inside.
It got real sketchy.
But he starts
It's
texting me. He
intimidating,
goes,
though.
It got-
he's
yeah,
like,
oh, yeah.
we're inside. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but so,
okay.
here's my problem.
Are we done?
And now, so he comes up and goes, so just find a place and just scare people. That's when I was completely out of my element. I'm better off with this chainsaw outside.
Oh, were there people stuck inside the house?
Oh, they kept,
Yes.
oh, yeah.
Oh, they kept pumping them through.
We had-
even
we
in
had-
the
whoever
morning.
was
They weren't going
inside.
to kick him out. Yeah.
We had repeat.
Well, I
like,
didn't know if it was like the line
YouTubers
stayed.
and what
Right.
are they like?
They
Haunt
wouldn't-
reviewers and all
Oh, yeah,
that.
yeah.
And let me tell you, when they come through, you play it up.
Of course.
Oh,
It's like a
No,
foodie.
but I can tell you right now,
I took him to La Roca on purpose.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell you.
I'm
we're-
not one
we
to
don't-
be like.
We don't play it
in
up
the
just for them. I
limelight,
can tell you
like-
right now.
Right.
We
No, I know
definitely-
you don't.
You're like, you see our reviews on
But when
Google and
when
Facebook
they're
and all
there,
that.
you know it's doing nothing but giving
Harry.
you guys love.
Yeah.
Terry.
You know, mad love with you guys.
Yeah.
If I looked at all and I went down a rabbit hole after that guy, I'm like, oh, who are these other haunts? I started following them on Facebook.
Yep.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh, look at the videos.
Very
And like, I'm on some of the videos with you. And I'm just like, oh, let me like them, support them. Because that guy was giving me a lot of information. And again, we talked about it before with all these haunts and how of a bigger thing.
You
I just-
were
I just-
knighted. You were knighted.
I was literally
as
knighted,
a
but-
chainsaw.
So
How
we
did
were-
you feel with chainsaw?
I'm
What
s-
kind
I'm-
of power
what?
did you feel?
I'm
or
still waiting
what
for-
kind of like to me, like being a chain. That's so much.
it's intimidating
empowerment.
because, for one,
It's
the best way to
intimidating.
start it is hold that handle and hit it with your right hand. Okay.
I don't know.
But then I want to hit the gun, and I'm just, they're so good at it, switching hands, and it's not a problem.
He
He's got them
trains
primed.
well, doesn't
no,
he?
he trains great. That's where I'm going with this. So it was so easy, and I think this might have been the one I literally was using,
But it probably was.
and it was this color, and it was just so easy to go. But you're in such a short space, and you shut it off. I had to ask
like
him when
it.
I first got there, do you shut it off? He goes, yeah, you're just scaring them. And this is before he got into going up and down with the cuts, just turning it on and off. Ever think about how many times you start that chainsaw over a 2 or 3 hour period?
Hundreds. of
it's hundreds, bro.
hundreds of times.
I couldn't do it.
Absolutely.
I couldn't do it.
I can tell you right now, these things get abuse. Like
Oh,
our bodies
I
get
can
abuse,
imagine. I
but
couldn't
these
do
things
it.
get major abuse.
What did you say?
I find it super ironic that you wound up on the chainsaws, and
I
the
do too.
chainsaws are what caused me all my haunted house trauma as a child, because the first haunted house he took me through, he didn't tell me there were chainsaws at the end, and they
Why
chased
would-
me
why
with the
would he?
chainsaw, and I
I
believe
think
also
that's the
told you
excitement.
life was
How old
easy.
were you?
I also believe I threw myself to the ground to get
How
away from
old
the
were you,
chainsaw.
Kate?
Do you want to? Do you want to
Face
take?
first in the
24.
parking
Do you want
lot.
to take this home?
She was
Do you want
24.
to take this home tonight?
I
We
was
can,
like-
you can
I
use
was
it this week.
I was like 10.
Let me tell you something.
And he goes,
let,
let's have a nice dinner
That's
date.
intimidating
Let-
at 10.
Yeah.
let me tell you how physically intimidating this is, because you're starting it, okay? And then you want to run after people, not everybody, because then they expect everyone's running after
Just the
everybody.
scaredy cats.
And I'm watching these guys, him and Ruben outside, and they're chasing everybody. Like they
Well,
have
we're
the whole
getting-
facial expressions down.
We're getting them warmed up for you.
No, they
the
were
finale.
after me.
Well,
you
yeah,
get them before.
we
I know.
get
Yeah,
'em
yeah,
warmed
yeah.
up, and then
right, and then at the end.
The finale.
So what we did, this is crazy. I like the haunt. We love the haunt, and we love the cast. We had another after cast party at La Roca, and it went till 2 a.m.
Yep.
So here's a
We
question.
closed that place
so
down.
we started
That was-
that night at 7,
Yep.
at 7 to
Yeah.
9. But if you look at the videos, I chased 8 girls into the parking lot of the salon, getting into an Uber at
You
about
chased more than
1:40.
that.
Oh, I know, but that was like the last big chase.
That's of what you remember.
Oh, I remember it all.
I can tell you, Katelyn's head was hurting that night.
It was me standing in La Roca looking at someone going, I swear to God, if they pull that chainsaw one more time, I'm siphoning the gas out of it. I'm going to
afraid the
siphon the
cops were
gas.
coming.
Oh, no.
I was afraid the fire
afraid-
department was going to show up.
I was afraid my brain was about to pound out of my head with the sound of the chainsaw.
I think at one point I went over and I do remember saying to Caitlin, "I'm very sorry for
Yes,
this.
you did.
Sorry,
Yeah, but-
Andrew-
sorry,
Andrew
I
goes-
waked the sleeping dragon."
Andrew goes, do you need a shot? And I said, no, I'm in charge of making sure the chainsaw makes it out of here safely.
What
Hey, you're
great
making sure
business it
police
was.
don't come.
It was a great night.
No,
It
was
like,
awesome.
seriously
Yeah.
business. All the
It was
videos
awesome.
that we shared between Lincoln Mill, the after party, me announcing. First of all, the crowd. It rained, and so we lost some crowd, but we had the whole plan. And I think what now we're talking about that. We're moving to another subject. After you get your bathroom break,
I don't need a bathroom break.
I thought that's
Oh,
what you
you
were
definitely
complaining
need
about.
a potty
no,
break.
Sissy
I
la la.
told
No, go now. Go do it now so that we
no,
can go back to the
she's
You
doing
podcast.
a
are
potty
not
dance.
talking about me when I leave.
Go ahead.
Fuck you
I
and the
gotta go to
horse
the
you
bathroom.
rode
Yeah,
in
but you're
on.
not going to watch it
Go
anyway,
ahead,
so what
Steve.
does it matter?
Go ahead. Use the bathroom. Me and Caitlin can
I'm
have
going
a
in.
conversation.
I'm
You
using the
little
board on the left.
sissy fucking lala.
All right, well, then I'm taking the key. Because I'm the sissy lala.
So am I.
I broke the seal when I came in.
So did I. I'm coming with you.
Oh my God, I'm going to be the old Terry. Terry, you got to come out here with me. You might as well be on the podcast. Yeah, come on out, Terry. Yep, might as well come on. Right here, Bubba. I got a spot for you. I got a beer for you. What do you drink? What do you drink? What do you drink? Oh, is that tequila?
It's whatever Katelyn makes, man.
I thought it was water.
Hey, fella.
What's going on, bud? How
So
you
when
been?
I start my day,
Yeah.
I like to start it the healthy way, where a bartender walks in and just gives me a glass of something. I drink it, I enjoy myself, and I have a good time. How do you keep your hair so thick?
I don't know. Love to have your hair. I used to have hair like that.
Did you?
Oh, absolutely.
This is so funny. This is like all I talk about across all podcasts that I'm involved with is balding. When did it start?
Late 20s.
Late 20s.
Oh, and then
So you got to ride your 20s with full head of hair.
Oh yeah, I remember when Terry used to run. We were just talking about this the other day. I was like, remember when I used to have hair and you used to
It's the
run
most
your-
fun thing to
she's
talk
like,
about.
She's like, yeah, but I love your bald head now. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't really care. I mean, it's a natural thing.
Do you
but-
shave it or do you leave it?
No, I trim it every so often. It's wolfing right now. So
It's wolfen. Right?
I
like that one.
I actually trimmed this a little bit today. So yeah.
So let's talk
I
about
can
the
tell you right now,
damage that your wife did.
Wait till you actually find a white hair in this thing right here.
I know. Somebody commented on that the other day.
you're
That
gonna-
I'm not
telling
as
you right
gray
now-
here as I am up here.
I'm telling you right now, you're gonna pull that one, and then all of a sudden 5 or 6 are gonna show up, and then all of a sudden it's gonna be like 25,
Well,
and
I
then
got
it's
the
gonna be
Reed
like
Richards
50.
going on
Yeah.
now.
And I can tell you, then it's gonna be all white. Trust me. Once 1 or 2 or 3 show up, it's all downhill. I'm just telling you. So go ahead.
So let's talk about this. Last time you were here,
Yep.
there was quite an adventure. I think Terry was standing on that exact chair.
Oh yeah,
threatening to.
Well, that's why I'm
elbow
over here
drop,
now.
baby?
Yeah, I don't know. Steve was getting ready to get the people's elbow.
It looked like it.
Yeah. It
So how do we feel
intense.
about round 2?
Round 2 is a lot more calm.
So when I got the text, I was very much just like, that was a fast rematch, but here we are.
Here we are. We could wind
But
up.
I'm glad to have you.
We could wind up going round 3. You know what I'm saying?
You should be regulars.
We should be able to. I mean, we have. There's just so much that goes on every time we do an event, and let me tell you, it's absolutely wild. We love having you record us and all that. It's fantastic. You're good people. You have good people around you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a really good thing we have going on at Lincoln Mill. So and we're great to have you. Terry, you can come on, step on in.
Come on in.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Let's talk about what happened last time.
Yeah, they're talking about you
Here,
climbing
you
on
gotta sit here.
you
though, 'cause I'm
climbing
on a
on
2-shot.
you climbing on chairs and threatening and
We'll do
getting ready to do the people's elbow on Steve.
No, I'm not like
Yo,
that with
yo,
Steve.
it's now time to talk about them while they're not here. So, oh my God, like last time, like
Yeah, they
you were
fucked
ready
us
to
over, man.
Oh, here they
like,
come. Oh Jesus.
You're gonna fuck me over and talk
Oh,
about
hey,
me
guys,
when we're
how you
not
guys
here.
doing?
Like, what's up,
Oh,
guys?
we were just talking about how beautiful the weather is, and
I love your fucking beard, dude. Can I pull on it?
hi.
Send help. I
What's
wish
up?
I would. Not
What's
gonna-
up, Steve? Sure isn't you?
Oh, hi, Bob.
That's
Did
also my
everything come
father.
out all right?
Everything came out okay.
Yeah.
But
Did you wash your hands,
I did.
You
Caitlin?
sure?
With beer.
Yep.
With beer.
I'm
Yeah.
big on the sanitation.
Can
you
I
know.
smell your hands? Like
I
my
work
mom
in
would
mouth
say.
hair.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, Terry's mom would be like,
Can
"You
I
smell your hands." You didn't
My
wash.
mom's
Get back in there.
OCD. Get off your fucking phone, dude.
My bad.
Do I not do that
Yes,
to you?
mommy. Yes.
No.
Do I
Oh.
not
Can
do
I have
that
another
to
beer?
you?
Please don't call her mommy.
Do you have any,
That's-
Oh,
do you have any
Yeah.
heroin?
Can I bitch slap you? Can I,
Here we
Yo,
go.
Easy, easy,
can I
easy.
bitch slap you,
Yo.
babe?
I'm not opening it
You don't need to.
because I have to reach.
Yo,
it like that.
the weigh-ins. Terry, you got a
And in this corner.
And
Exactly.
this corner.
do we
from
have the
Delco.
can we have the weigh-ins? Do you have
And
a
Wilmington.
do you have a scale back
Well,
there?
you would be in the other corner.
Yeah. No, you and I,
I
are
said an
together.
O.
Terry,
Hey,
do you have a
We're
scale?
against
Where we are
those two.
time-wise.
He's
Do you have a
Delco,
scale?
He's Wilmington.
So
We're gonna
Good
bitch
luck with
slap
that.
This is
you
round
to
2.
the next fucking continent.
I thought we were already in round 2.
Me too.
Do I have another beer down there? Or are we
Yeah.
You do.
sponsored by La
oh, I
Roca?
have many.
Sponsored by La Roca. By the way.
Hey,
You guys have
Terry.
backups of everything already.
Hey Terry,
Oh, thank you.
Unless you wanted to voodoo.
Kate May.
would you like to
We apparently
film
know
some
the Cape May
shots?
people. The Greers. The
Yeah.
Greers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
are we
because
are
when
we
I
talking
was
about
in
head?
Ocean City in
Are we talking
September,
about head?
Mom was like, "You should go see the Cape May Brewery." I said, "I don't drink beer."
45-degree
Yeah.
angle.
No offense, I'm not going to a
Just
brewery if I
saying.
can't drink the beer.
Nate, too much head.
That's too much.
Yeah, I
too
don't
much.
like that much head.
Well, Nate liked head.
I would like to.
He said he
kill
had a big
myself.
head. He had a big head.
Nate?
Nate.
Who the fuck is Nate?
We're back.
So, and we're back.
And
All
we're
right, so
back.
thanks for tuning in. We're out of here right now. Like, no.
Time to go back for ladies' night.
Yeah,
Fuck
no.
yeah. Ladies'
Don't
night.
go there. So, I want to talk a little bit more about the energy because we did it, as I said, 7 to 9. We went a little bit later because of the rain. We continued, and then we did it till 2 a.m. How
Oh,
long
my God.
have you done dude, if you think about it, that's 5, that's 7 hours. I went to get milk out of the refrigerator like 24 hours later. I've been like this. No, my arm's not going up
Milk?
that high.
Don't want milk
Milk?
now,
Because it's on the
man.
top shelf.
Yeah,
I fucking
couldn't
hate
lift-
milk. I hate milk.
Okay,
It's a
well
good
that
way to get-
matters.
it's a
You
really
need
great.
to take
It's a great way to get your calcium, and
Yes.
for someone who
Milk,
likes
it does
milk,
the body good when you're
But you can
chasing
lap up the
people with
calcium, too.
chainsaws.
I think it's also important to remember, like during haunt season, like
Yes.
during fall, you guys do this 3 nights. You guys do this Friday, Saturday, and then sometimes Sunday during the day. And then what? Like as it gets
No.
closer to Halloween, you do Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's what I said.
The last,
That's
Thursday,
like,
Friday,
couple
Saturday,
weekends, yeah.
Sunday.
That's
Yep.
nothing compared to
So
what
that-
we used to do.
So
But-
when you're, I know where you're going with this, Katelyn.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how
you-
many hours in a night.
You train your body
Yes.
to, and I've even said this like my previous haunt, where you train your body to actually go into modes where you use the potty at a certain time. You don't use the potty until you're done haunting that night.
You know
You-
how to breathe.
There's a lot that goes into.
I don't think I peed all night.
Well, no, there's a no.
I
but
don't
you-
really- like,
no,
really?
but you wind up training your body.
adrenaline.
You did
My
it-
adrenaline was
It
through the
is.
roof.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. You do it one night, it's a different story. But if you do
Right.
it every night
Right.
during October, you train your body to the point where you know when you have to use the bathroom.
How
you
to breathe.
You drink water. And the thing is, you can drink a half a gallon to a gallon of water in a night running around like we do. And it's
Easy.
not a 2-hour night. Some of those nights are 3, 4, 5
Right.
hours.
Right.
That's
And the thing
nothing
is-
compared to what we used
No,
to do.
but I can tell you right now, your body, you can drink that half gallon of water and not use the potty at all.
Because you're
Adrenaline
sweating
and
it
everything
out.
else.
And you're
No,
just sweating
you're
it out.
sweating
I
it
was
out.
drenched.
Yeah.
Not from just the rain, but just from
was-
some of the short bursts.
It was super humid that night. And the thing is, if
It
you're
was
not
bad that
used
night.
to
Oh, I know.
the running and the physical motion, and that's why I text you
I
the
was
next
not,
day.
like-
and I said to you, how are you feeling?
was.
How you
And
feeling, buddy?
how you feeling?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I knew
You were hurting.
you're
Yeah, but
hurting.
have you ever had anybody do it? How old was I when I did? I was 63 when I did that.
That's what I'm
Dude.
saying.
Dude, I'm 54 and I don't practice. I
But you're
don't
not chasing
stretch.
some guy with a chainsaw.
you were
You're
like-
scared.
But
No,
I'm
your work is hard.
chasing
Physically
other
active,
way.
yeah.
Oh, I
You-
know.
You were
Yeah.
like a good
I like
friend.
to be immersive and I like to push the limits
Really?
with touching, like not touching
This is the
me
person that
personally.
was standing on the chair the last episode. She pushes the limits. Okay.
Let me fuck you up, dude.
I know you do I'm waiting for you.
Oh, I'm waiting too.
Oh, righty there.
How long you guys
All
been
right.
married?
We've been married 16 years,
Love that.
together 26.
Love that.
And it feels like yesterday. And
Yes,
I
it
can
does.
tell you right now,
He's my soulmate and it feels like everything's new.
yep. And I can
And that's
definitely
what
vouch
makes,
for that.
Let me tell you.
And as we
We
get
role play.
as we get older,
I'm
as we get
uncomfortable again.
older, I can tell you this.
Sorry.
As we get older, I feel that we're even getting closer. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people like grow apart. I feel that we're actually
No.
getting closer.
I never wanted to
So
do
it's
this.
just I'll just leave it at that.
I love haunts. I love horror movies. I love all that. Every child dreams they want to act when
Yeah.
they're young. Yeah, I want to do it. Oh, it'd be so cool to do a horror movie. Like, get the fuck up and run, you stupid bitch. You don't stay there and let
I used
someone
to
like
dream of being a princess in a movie.
Yeah.
So I can't really
the white,
relate.
Me too.
the white horse
That didn't
coming
work
to
out.
marry you. I
Yeah,
did
like
too.
let me be Cinderella.
I did
I'm
too.
not trying to be the
Cinderella.
scary
I wanted
person.
that with the white horse and all that. That's fucking fake. I'll take my younger guy.
I
He's
think
my
Prince Charming
soulmate.
exists. He's just out there somewhere, not in Manihawk.
As I tell my daughter, there is someone out there for you. Just stop looking. It will happen.
Stop looking so hard. It'll eventually come.
I
to you.
never
good.
agreed to dating someone
She doesn't know
younger
you've
than
been on
me.
this podcast, does she?
No,
It's not
Has
going
she
to help.
seen this clip?
no.
It's not going to help her.
Has she seen
Look,
this clip?
I just never agreed to dating
Who
someone
knows?
younger. But when I met
Has she seen this
Andrew,
clip?
Has she seen this clip?
He's 7 years younger than me. No, I have not. I cannot watch it. Sorry.
Has your daughter seen this clip?
No. I will not give her access to this because I have not told her. She's
Because
33.
if I ever have kids, they're never seeing
all
this
my
short.
friends think that was planned.
No, my daughter knows
that was
how I
definitely,
am.
I can tell you, attest to this. That was definitely not
100%
planned.
organic.
Just saying. And I
Does
am not lying to
Tori know
you.
how we
Organic.
are.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Original
I love
and
my
organic.
daughter.
And
I love my
then
grandkids. And
we got
let
a
me
new
tell
gimmick
ya,
because of you too. We did that whole thing where the bathroom the guy said about, but
Is that your phone? Turn your phone off, Terry.
shit. That's my alarm.
Please silence your phone in church, folks.
If you're
that's
seek-
my
if you're
alarm.
seeking-
Speaking-
where was your phone
Don't
Saturday
you-
night during the haunt?
Guys,
Last Saturday, like
She
I
takes
had it
she takes
turned
medicine
off.
at
I'm
a
trying to
certain
think. Did I
point,
have my phone
I
with
have
me?
to take medicine at certain times during the night and day.
so that way she
So I have
doesn't
my
stand on
alarm
chairs
set.
and it
Yeah,
costs
but I'm
the
running after
podcast
people. Where
host.
Where did I have my phone?
My
I
phone's
guess that I
turned
had it in
off.
my.
In your pocket.
guess.
You
No,
had a
let
belt
me tell.
on.
I
You had
am
it in
old
your
school.
pocket.
I am not one. Do not fucking speak on your phone when I am
No, of
talking
course.
to you. I'll fucking rip
me?
that phone
Oh, I'm
out
sorry.
and step on it.
Here we go
Forgive
again.
me, Father, for I have sinned.
Terry, were you able to get in your iPad?
Andrew,
Is that
I'm
too-
old school.
Not you. I'm talking about Terry in
I
the
know
background.
Terry.
I just,
You're
You know
a
what?
dick.
guys,
You're
just
such a
just
fucking dick.
silence your ringers and your alarms in church. We have a new
Yes.
pope, and even though
He's
has been
American.
to school in Delco,
They
he's
kind of
still
call
not
him a
good
little
with it.
Yes.
Delco, yo.
He's a little Delco.
He's
Look.
definitely probably been to Wawa.
He's
I'm sure he's got stuck on 95
Yo,
traffic.
They're
He's-
opening a Wawa in the Vatican.
With
Oh,
trash
wow.
cans that you
Oh,
can eat off of.
Yeah.
With
Oh, yeah.
with trash
They're
cans that
doing
you can eat off of.
shorties in
Trash
July
cans you
at
can
the
eat off.
Vatican.
Oh my
you
god!
didn't know
do
that?
do you guys not know that about Delco? We at Wawa.
I'm not PA. I'm
okay,
Delaware.
at Wawa.
The hoagie balloon.
In Delco, when we go to Wawa,
Which one?
We eat our hoagie off the trash can.
Well,
Oh, hell
It's
yeah.
a nice little table.
Yes, yes. I remember that.
we eat our
We have
hoagie.
to eat our hoagie
next to the payphone.
next to
Yes.
the payphone.
Well,
Oh
we're,
my God.
we're old
Well,
enough for
people
that.
While we-
know what payphones
while
are
No, this,
anymore.
this young
While we
generation
bum a
doesn't know what a
cigarette.
payphone is.
Well, I
No.
grew up
Or a
with
Black and
Wawa
Mild.
8. That was my regular Wawa. Then we moved to where we live now. So we were near Wawa 1
I grew up going to Wawa
for
1.
all these. Yeah,
What is
she only
Wawa
knows.
1?
I'm
Not
special.
only.
I remember Cumberland
And
Farms.
Wawa 1 now
and
moved
7-Eleven
to the
before
corner of
Wawa.
420 and
Can
McDade.
Can I have a back in my day moment? Can I have a back in my day when I was a freshman and sophomore in college? So
this before gas?
2012 and 2013.
Is this before
Oh
gas
my
pumps?
God.
Okay, but
she's
I went
a-
to Wawa every morning, and
she's
a
a baby.
24-ounce
know.
coffee at Wawa was $1.29.
Yeah, not like
And today, a 24-ounce coffee at Wawa is $2.69.
Get
I own a
small
dollar store and
funnel.
everything
get a
is
small
$2 and
fucking
above.
coffee at Dunkin' Donuts for
Okay, but like-
$2.19.
I don't like Dunkin'.
Do you- here-
I
I'm gonna
don't
really- I'm
either
gonna
because
really-
it's too acidic, but I don't like
I'm
Wawa.
gonna really,
I
I'm
was
gonna really
just
send her
saying
for a
Wawa.
loop.
Who?
Do you remember Wawa's without gas?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
course.
Oh,
Wawa
absolutely. I grew
1.
up without Wawa without
Yeah, yeah.
gas.
That's what I'm saying.
Came
Dude.
after Cumberland Farms, dude.
No.
Okay,
Where
No.
the fuck are you?
No.
No, Wawa's been around for a long
when I lived
time.
in media, there was a Wawa right there that was in walking distance of my apartment.
Been
It
there
was a-
forever.
it was a 3-minute
Since I
walk.
was a little kid across from the post office.
Yep,
Yes,
and
in
sometimes-
media, in the heart of media. I know
Yeah, but
exactly which
sometimes
one. Right
I
next
would
to the
work
diner.
until
I know.
2 a.m. and I would get
You've been there.
home and I'd be like, I wasn't hungry until right now. And I have no food in this apartment because I go to school for 40 hours a week and I work for 40 hours a week. And when am I home to eat or cook?
Wawa's
so I
fucking
could
amazing for food.
I could walk to my Wawa and get a itty bitty little breakfast burrito and a little smoothie.
Did you ever eat a breakfast burrito out on the trash can in front of Wawa?
I did not because I had a
Not
3-minute
out
walk
on
back
the
to my
trash
not
apartment.
can.
know what you're missing.
Oh.
eat it in my car.
I'm not Delco enough for Delco.
Aren't we getting
No.
breakfast sandwiches tonight at 3 a.m.? Didn't we already talk
We,
about
we
that?
did agree.
Yo, I can tell you right now, when we left La Roca on
Oh
May the
my
3rd, well,
God.
by that time it was May the 4th.
Yes.
May the 4th.
Yeah, 'cause it was 2 a.m.
Terry was like,
I'm
can
hungry.
you stop and get us Wawa? I was like, oh, hell yeah. I think it was, I think we actually,
2:30 in the
we
morning.
no, I want to say we got home at 5 a.m. And I'll leave it at that.
Right.
Right,
So-
because you hit traffic and an
Yeah, all
accident
that.
and-
Absolutely.
Stopped at
Turnpike.
Wawa for like an hour
Yeah,
ish.
long lines.
Yeah, yeah. It was crazy
Yeah,
at that time of the hour.
You need to take that call?
Did you snooze
No, it's
it?
my alarm.
Terry,
I gotta
She
take
just snoozed it.
medication.
Snooze it
No,
or
I
just
She
missed
takes
it?
medicine at a certain
Okay.
time, so
Okay, but so what we decided is
You don't
tonight,
even care you're on the podcast. do you?
when we
I love
leave
you.
I don't give
Roca.
a flying fuck.
I love you. I know.
Okay, but Wawa from like 11 p.m. until I think it's like 7 a.m. at the actual like deli part
Yes.
has build your own breakfast sandwiches
Yes.
with like full size bagels
Yes, they did.
versus like their pre-made breakfast sandwiches. Those bagels
Yeah,
are
back
like
in the
half
day.
the
Like,
size. But now you can get them on Uber Eats.
Yeah,
and the
they're-
one night,
they're
one
so
night,
frou-frou now.
yeah, well, one night we left La Roca at 2 a.m. because we worked really hard and we closed the bar. And I got him a toasted hoagie and I got myself a breakfast sandwich.
Screwed
And
me
I
up.
opened my breakfast sandwich and he goes, "What's that?" I said, "A breakfast sandwich." He goes, "Well, what do I have?" I said, "A toasted hoagie." He goes, Why do you get the breakfast sandwich?" I said,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, do you want my breakfast sandwich? Like, give me your hoagie. You can have this."
I did.
So,
But
yeah.
you didn't give it to me.
I
didn't
would've-
ask.
You didn't ask.
I know.
I would have given it to you, though.
I'm holding
You
a
know how many
grudge.
times we go into Wawa in full makeup
Tonight, I
absolutely.
promised him a
Me?
breakfast
from
sandwich.
Bates and Lincoln Mill, and they're looking at us like,
Oh,
what?
after the haunted
who are
house.
these
Oh,
bad
love
chicks?
I just
it.
thought you
It's
made it in
like,
full
yeah,
makeup and then like the
motherfucker.
haunt wasn't
Nah,
even
Where's
in
your
the
like-
worst nightmare? Yeah. He lives up to it. I'm
Oh,
like,
I get
I'll sit in the
stared
car.
at. I get
I'll sit in the
people like
car
with
and
their
wait.
phones. They're like this, like in the aisle.
And they're like-
and you see them, and it's like they don't want to approach you. It's like
dude,
I don't care.
They do the
I don't
same
give a
thing with me just because of the way I look. How you doing?
And
how
sometimes
you doing? How you doing, Steve?
No.
How you
but
doing, darling?
How you doing?
Good.
Would you like to meet up one night?
okay.
No,
I'm
because-
trouble again. I want to go home.
I'm joking with you,
I
Steve.
am going to scare people the next
Oh,
time you and I
Yes.
are in a big building.
You know
where
what?
I'm going to be haunting again.
My watch just told me it's 2 hours to my bedtime. So, like, we need to speed
What's your
this up.
bedtime?
Apparently,
Oh.
11 p.m.
I'm
Doctor,
with you on that.
doctor.
Doctor,
And
doctor.
When was the last time I was in bed by
Jimmy.
11 p.m.?
You?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Last night, maybe.
last night.
You
And
were
that
up
was the-
pretty early.
And that was the first night in 5
I
years.
was on TikTok downstairs. She goes, "Oh no, you scared me in like the living room or the
TikTok?
kitchen."
I
don't
had
know
to do
where.
my hair.
Oh, is that what you didn't get?
I
that?
went, I went
Look.
upstairs to do my hair.
I played Madden.
Men have no idea what women
She thought
have
she
to
was
go
scared.
through. Do
You
they?
may be going home with the chainsaw tonight.
Oh, do you
Oh.
understand what used to happen in my childhood? He would go,
Here we go.
"Good night." "Oh, you're going to bed. Good night." And I say, "Yeah." And
Here we go.
he would pretend to go down to our basement, and then I would be in my room going to bed, and all of a sudden, at my bedroom door, I would hear as he's scratching, and then he would hear me get out of bed, and he would sprint
The
away
door
from the bedroom
opening.
door, and I'd open my door, and there'd be no one there, so I'd close the door, and I'd get back in bed, and then
Steve.
I'd hear
Steve, I gotta give
all
you a
over
high
again.
five.
Oh no. Let me
No,
tell you
because
something.
I do that with
I'm
my
gonna
daughter.
ruin something for you.
Oh, he tells me he needs to make me wear a cat bell because I scare him on the regular when it's broad daylight.
Remember when that knife was going under your door? Here's the
What
problem.
knife?
There were cobwebs in that quarter
Cobwebs
inch
my
from your
ass.
door. And I was just trying to get rid
I
of
was
them.
9 years old when I learned the word immaculate.
Is that a problem?
Oh my
And my
God!
army
yeah, at
father
9
said,
years old?
Better be immaculate. Because there was
Immaculate
cobwebs.
mean
So you think all
pristine
those times where I said the power went out, you know that like, I didn't have the money to pay the bill, or do you
you
think the
remember?
power went out?
Okay, so you want to
Or
hear
you
a
were
funny
just
story?
down there hitting the switches.
Let's talk about this.
Uh-oh.
Me being 11 years old, 12 years old, watching Saw with
Fla-
my father and my
Flashbacks.
sisters
wholesome.
and my brother.
Flashbacks.
Saw is rated R. I was in
Saw.
fact not
How old were
17.
you?
Oh.
I was like 12.
I can't
And-
say
Well, you
anything
got-
because
But
I
you
had
got to
my
meet her
daughter.
sisters and brother. They're
Well,
ridiculous.
yeah, you got to meet my siblings first of all. But then watching that with my siblings and hiding in my
Why are you
sister's
trying to
arm,
It's got a,
Fucking
and
cut 'em
all of
like
a sudden,
it's a
while
limp biscuit.
while I am hiding my face in my sister's arm,
It's all like,
he
it's all getting a limp.
You got limp
Bust.
fucking Trisket, dude.
Yo, Bust.
I tried
Me,
so hard.
you. You're fucking Polish
Thank-
bossy's limp.
Thank you for chunging me in today through Settin the Record Straight. We're just going to let them go. I'm thinking that the outtakes are going to be amazing. Thank you, Terry, Young Junk, Wheatley Vodka, WWE.
Please bleep out where I can hear it.
Bleep,
Dear fucking Lord, Terry,
please
bleep it out.
bleep me out. Just erase me.
No,
Green
we
screen
cannot
me.
erase
Wait,
you.
ready?
Just green screen me. Like I'm John Cena.
WWE.
You can't see me.
You can't see me.
You can't. No, you
can't-
got.
yeah,
You
he
got
goes like
hit
this,
that.
right?
You can't.
You
see
can't
Smell
see
what
me.
The Rock is cooking. Yeah, he can
Crack?
cook.
Rossi apparently.
Crack. Kabasi. No, we're not going back to that.
The
We'll be
Rock
back next week.
can put his shoes
Deuces.
under my bed anytime.
Deuces. Please, deuces.
Young Drunk! I'll be honest, it looks